Polite plate, mastering table manners and dining etiquette. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series on English conversational skills. Today, we're focusing on something very special: table manners and dining etiquette. This is particularly important when socializing or attending events on weekends or holidays. Remember, understanding the cultural nuances of dining can make you feel more confident in these social settings. Firstly, let's talk about basic dining etiquette. Remember, every culture has its own nuances, but we're going to focus on some general norms which are commonly observed in English-speaking societies. Be punctual. Being late for a meal is generally considered disrespectful to the host. So always try to be on time. Wait before eating. Don't start eating until everyone else at the table is ready, and the host or hostess has begun. Use your cutlery correctly. In many Western cultures, the fork goes in the left hand, and the knife in the right. Don't switch them around. Chew with your mouth closed. This is a universal rule. It's impolite to speak while you have food in your mouth. Ask for things politely. Instead of reaching across people to get something, simply ask the person nearest to it to pass it to you. Now, let's step up our game a little and talk about some advanced dining etiquette. Bread and butter etiquette. Break bread into bite-sized pieces. Butter each piece individually. Soup etiquette. Don't slurp your soup. If it's hot, wait for it to cool down a little. Scoop the soup away from you, not towards you. Dessert etiquette. If a dessert spoon and fork are provided, use the spoon to push the food onto the fork. What to do with unwanted food? If you have food you don't want to eat, discreetly push it to the side of your plate. Signal you finished. Place your utensils diagonally on your plate with the handles at the bottom right of your plate. This signals to the waiter that you have finished eating. Finally, let's discuss some important cultural considerations to remember while dining in English-speaking countries. Tipping. In the United States and Canada, it's customary to tip 15% to 20% of your bill at restaurants. In the UK and Australia, the norm can be around 10%, and sometimes a service charge is already added to your bill. Toasting. In many English-speaking cultures, it's common to make a toast before drinking wine at a special dinner. It's polite to clink glasses if someone makes a toast. British afternoon tea. In the UK, it's a tradition to have afternoon tea. Remember to stir your tea gently back and forth, not in a circular motion, to prevent spillage and clinking. Thanking your host. It's always polite to thank your host after the meal. You can say something like, "Thank you for the wonderful meal." And that's it for today's lesson, everyone. We hope that this video has been helpful in understanding table manners and dining etiquette in English-speaking societies. Remember, every social interaction is an opportunity to learn and adapt. So the next time you find yourself at a dining table in a social event, remember these rules and you'll be just fine. See you next time.